Beats One.
This is the Candy Shop with Charli XCX. Everyone, Melanie Martinez is here right now. Give it up for Melanie Martinez. Woo!
Hi.
Hey, Melanie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good. Before we start, we just have to talk about the fierce outfit that you are wearing right now. It's
Thank you.
Fluffy platform shoes, some kind of like cute like gingham.
It's like a vintage, like, I don't know, turtleneck pinafore over situation.
Very
I don't really know yet.
Half pink hair, half black hair, green beret. This is not the best radio chat, but honestly, like, the outfit's killing it. Congrats.
Thanks.
First question. Here we go. We're interviewing.
All right.
This was actually the question I wrote down last, but because your hair is now in front of me right now, I need to ask. I feel like you've dyed your hair like a million different colors.
Yeah.
How many in total?
I think every color except for like red. I feel like red is probably super hard to get out, so I just stay away from it.
I don't know if this was just a UK thing, but there's this singer in the UK called Cheryl Cole. She was in Girls Aloud, and like she dyed her hair red, and then I feel like every single girl in the UK who was watching The X Factor like dyed their hair red. I went through the red hair phase because as a brunette, like I'm too afraid to bleach. And
I'm originally like a brunette, like light brown, and
is your hair like dead now?
Actually, not really. Like because this is a wig, so like and
cool.
I just like kind of wear wigs like every day, but underneath my hair is half blonde and half black. But my roots are like grown out, and I haven't gotten my hair done in a while, so it's kind of healthy right now.
Nice,
it's kind of fun.
Yay!
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Anyway, music. So, okay, you were just in London, my hometown. You were doing a tour.
Yep, it was very fun.
Yeah. I missed the shows, unfortunately, because I'm disorganized and an idiot. But when you were texting me, you were like, "We're not bringing the crib on stage tonight."
I was like so bummed. Yeah, well, like
so just explain to the listeners what that text means, because that's like not that normal to be like, "Oh, we're bringing the crib on." Like,
I usually have like a crib, a mobile that like spins above, and I come out of the crib.
Mobile.
Yeah, and I come out of the crib, and there's like baby blocks, and my band is like dressed as like bears, like teddy bears.
That's so
cute. But yeah.
Okay, so just for people who don't know, Melanie's record is called Cry Baby. So I'm guessing that explains the baby-themed situation.
Absolutely, yeah. I wanted the stage to kind of feel like Cry Baby's like nursery, just like setting up that kind of visual, entering like her kind of world. You know?
I feel like your music is really 3D in the sense that it's not just the lyrical content that is really kind of like cinematic and really, it's like a storybook. It's also the videos, obviously the stage shows, and it feels like you have like, that's all you.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels
everything.
Totally all you. Like, how did you come up with Cry Baby, and how important is like being kind of theatrical and fantastical to you as an artist?
Originally, I was super inspired by Toy Sounds, and I first started co-writing because I was inspired by Toy Sounds, and I really wanted to like be able to listen to a bunch of like different sounds, and like I was so used to writing over acoustic guitar for so long. Arc of like inspiration that kind of led to the Crybaby theme. Yeah. So after Dollhouse was like the first song that kind of sparked all of it. I just like constantly was like looking to like think of different titles and write an adult situation that was happening in my life, or something that was happening in like my friend's life, or someone that I seen on TV, or anything really that I was witnessing. And it was just like fun, like kind of putting the like more mature kind of like content with like this childhood kind of like facade, you know?
So Cry Baby is kind of like a character that is you, but it's also situations in your world and your friends' stories. Will that stay for the next record, or will it be a completely new character?
Well, so for the next record, what I'm doing is like Crybaby is this character in this world. For the second album, what I'm doing is having Crybaby kind of like leave her house, and it's less about her personal life and her family and her love life, and it's less about that kind of stuff, but more about other characters. The second album is I'm not gonna say what it's called, but it's.
Oh my God.
It's, yeah, I can't.
Exclusive.
No, I can't. No. I'm not gonna say what it's called. I'm not gonna say what it's called. But what it's called is like this. It's a place in this town, this specific place, and it's like Crybaby's experience in this place, and she's introducing other characters and kind of talking about narrating like their lives as well.
So you're working on the second record, and who are you working with right now? Are there like specific producers that you love?
I'm actually working with my boyfriend, who is a producer, and his name is Michael Keenan, and I've just been working with him on the whole record, so it's been really fun and like personal.
Is that not
and
like crazy though? Like,
no, it's like perfect.
oh
It's
my
like,
God, that's okay.
It's really, I don't know. He's like my like soulmate. It's weird.
That's
like we're like
cool.
in music and in life. Like we're just very like connected. So like it's fun. Yeah.
That's really cool. My boyfriend's a musician as well, but I can't even imagine like working with him.
Totally. It's like
it's
definitely,
crazy.
it's definitely like interesting. Like me and Mikey are super different, but I think that we kind of like help each other in the ways that we feel are missing. I don't know. It's
That's
kind
really
of like,
nice. I kind of envy that, like, because I'm like, I would get so much done if I could work with my boyfriend.
Totally.
And stuff, but
You're like
instead I'm
with
just
him,
yeah,
like
let's
just chilling.
not
yeah.
do anything.
Totally.
It's like you got like a little business going on there. Just before you got here, I played Sippy Cup, and now I'm going to ask you, what do you want me to play from your record, Crybaby? Is there a favourite?
Mrs. Potato Head.
Okay, why?
Mrs. Potato Head was the hardest song for me to write on the album, just because like the original inspiration for it was just like the idea of like how, you know, if you look at a Mrs. Potato Head and you pull apart the pieces off a face, it kind of can double as a meaning for a plastic surgery and like kind of like changing your facial features. And so the reason why it was so hard was because I didn't want it to come off like I was bashing anyone who got plastic surgery, because that wasn't the goal. And it was kind of like more of a personal song for me too. Like I wanted to change a lot of things about myself, and I was super insecure. And I feel like writing Mrs. Potato Head kind of helped me move through my insecurities, and like it was kind of just like a reminder that I'm, you know, even if I don't feel beautiful, like I am, you know, and I don't have to like change myself to feel beautiful. It comes from like inside, you know, it's like a different thing.
That's a good message to end on. The moral. Love it. Okay, well, Melanie Martinez, thank you so much for coming and talking to me.
Thank you.
This is The Candy Shop with Charli XCX on Beats One.
It's only some plastic. No one will love you if you're unattractive. Oh, Mrs. Potato Head, tell me